How many times do I have to say it? These people work through spell crafting, they work through witchcraft. It's not what the black man and woman is doing, it's what they want the black man and woman to do, is what they report on. So if you see a news report talking how black women have the most abortions in the United States, it's not the truth. It's what they want to be the truth. And you need to look at that and analyze that to what's really going on. If they're pushing curses out there heavily nowadays, pushing black women to want to go get abortions. Every video I've seen of a black woman in the last 4 or 5 days is a black lady talking about how we should be upset that Trump got elected because she can no longer have abortions. This subconsciously would lead you to think that all black women want abortions and that black women are okay with abortions and that they have gotten the most abortions in the last 50, 60 years. That's incorrect. That is a lie straight out of hell. They are portraying what they want to happen, not what actually is happening. In reality, black population is booming. Our population is bigger than ever, while theirs is dwindling into a small amount. So what they do is they put out in their media on repeat constantly what they want to happen with the black community. This is why they constantly put out black crime statistics that make us look awful, because they want black criminality, because then you can lock up as many black men as you want. It's a curse, it's a spell, it's speaking it into existence. So if you continuously put out there that black women want to have abortions, black women want to have abortions, and now they've gotten clever, they use black people to implement these curses now. They've now put it in the hands of black sellouts to implement these curses onto their own people. Rappers get paid millions and millions of dollars to talk and to put curses on black people to get them to go murder each other through their music. Black politicians and black feminists, these black women that you see on these TikTok, if you really think these TikToks accounts, you really think that all these black people are just black people, us on their own merit out there just coming out with these ideologies? They just happen to preach detrimental, awful ideologies that have never led black people anywhere good. But for some reason, their platform that they have and their social media content gets millions and millions and millions of views. And they have brand deals and everything. Enough's enough. They speak through spells and curses, and what they've done is they have implemented sellout black men and women to do that. Every time you see a Fresh and Fit podcast, every time you see one of these black manosphere pages, they are being paid to keep the gender war between black men and women alive. Black manosphere pages do nothing but talk hate against black women. They hate black women. Black manosphere pages do not want a black nuclear family. Their job is to get the black woman fired up and angry after watching one of their videos. The black feminist, communist, HBCU graduate, which his job is not to install and make the black nuclear family come to fruition. Their job is to get the black man, Adam, to watch one of their videos and leave with their fist curled up, ready to spit on the nearest black woman they see. Black boule's job is to get black people to continue to be against each other. This is what modern day eugenics is. Modern day eugenics is the YN trend, the young nigga trend, and the galaxy gas trend on TikTok dropping at the same time. All while Caucasians' children are suffering immensely and their population is dropping and dwindling from fentanyl because they're dealing with a curse. Remember, like I said, I'm going to say, you curse the black person in America is coming back onto your nation ×2. And the white man is experiencing that right now as we speak. If you put crack and other drugs into black neighborhoods and push them out, whether it be the CIA, whatever hot potato game you want to play, where you throw the blame to the next person down the road, it's gonna come back to you as a nation. It's going to come back to you as a nation. You have to pay for the sins of your forefathers. You are your ancestors. You can try to run, you can try to hide, but spiritually speaking, you are going to face recompense. You cannot put crack and other drugs in the black neighborhood and watch them as it hit them so hard, and it has how it absolutely disbanded them and turned them into a whole damn near decade of dysfunction from what the drugs did during the 80s and the early 90s and the crack did to us. You have to pay for that. Guess what came around the corner and now you're suffering from? Fentanyl. You get what you deserve. Oh, you want to hide the numbers? Oh, you want to make it seem like it's not as impactful as crack was to us? We know you're lying. I know you're lying. I don't have to know this for a fact. I don't have to hear you guys come out with statistics saying that we need to be concerned about the. I can see how you guys are handling it, the fentanyl crisis, and how it's hitting you guys 10 times harder than the crack epidemic hit us.